Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. Buongiorno from Taormina here in Sicily. Yes, I've made it here because of HBO Max White Lotus Season 2. Not really, but I actually always want to come here, but that, series reminded me, Narrow Roads here, by the way. That series reminded me to actually come here because I've been to Italy many times, but never to the island of Sicily. So I'm going to be here for 10 days. Just want to tour around. Come go on limb with me. We'll first start, checking out Taormina, and then we'll have a few day trips, and then we're going to end up in Palermo. So come go on limb with me, and we will check out Sicily together. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Grazie mille. So located on the east side of Sicily, Taormina is a hilltop city that is beautiful and mesmerizing. To get to know the city, you must first visit its public park. Now, filled with trees, luscious magnolias as well as hibiscus plants, the park is incredibly quiet and serene for being so close to the city center. Now on the back side of this park, you can actually find beautiful views of Mount Etna and the nearby beaches. Now you can say this is Taormina's Hanging Garden of Babylon. So the park was originally the residence of Lady Florence Trevelyan. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. She was an English noblewoman who is said to have fled the country in 1884 after having an affair with Edward VII. So she eventually married Salvatore Cacciola, who was the mayor of Taormina at that time. So remnants of their house can still be found in the gardens. So about a 10 minutes walk from the park is Piazza the 9th Aprile. It's the most popular town square here in Taormina. The square is known for the breathtaking view of the azure Ionian Sea as well as the view of Mount Etna. So lined with pricey cafes and brimming with visitors and caricature artists, it's the best place to sit back with a cappuccino or a Negroni and enjoy the relaxed ambiance of Taormina, which is a resort ambiance. Right off the square, you can actually find the most popular street here in Taormina, which is Corso Umberto. This is a pedestrian-only street. It's the main shopping street here in Taormina and leads from Porto Messina across the city to the Porto Catania. Now, not too far from the Piazza 9th Aprile, it's a small square called Duomo di Taormina, where the Cathedral of Taormina can be found. Now, when you're in Sicily, especially in Taormina, you'll find the famous Sicilian Moor hats used everywhere as decorations and pots. Now, you find many different versions of the story on how these hats originated, but they sure represent Sicilian culture. The San Domenico Palace, which is a Four Seasons hotel, was converted from a monastery with its popularity greatly enhanced when it was the White Lotus Hotel in Max's Season 2 of the popular series White Lotus. Now, its hotel room rates actually goes for 2,500 euros a night minimum and can, be seen filled with American guests who are fans of the show. Teatro Antico di Taormina is the popular ancient theater of Taormina that is an ancient Greek theater built in the 3rd century BC. Now, it's still used today as a concert venue. The theater had a diameter of 107 meters, which is approximately 351 feet, and could hold around 10,000 spectators. The backdrop as a concert goer here is simply stunning. Now you have the view of Mount Etna as well as the beautiful city of Taormina. Best place, if you ask me, to hear a concert held in the open air space here for free is to actually go up to the mountains by the city. Now, as voice travels upward, you can actually hear everything loud and clear high up. Also, there is an amazing view of the sea next to the theater at its most elevated level. There are quite a few beach clubs to hit in the city, and most have pebbly rocky beaches. One is Lido La Caravella, which is a standard beach club with affordable beach chair and umbrella rental, around 25 euros per person. Now the beach is pebbly beach, but the water is so crisp and refreshing. Sometimes the waves can be a bit strong, however. Another spot with rocky beaches is the popular Isola Bella. Isola Bella is a small island located near Taormina, which is also known as the Pearl of the Ionian Sea. Now, it's located within a small bay on the Ionian Sea. It was a private property for a time owned by Florence Trevelyan, the same woman that owns the public garden in Taormina, and she actually had the ownership until 1990 when it was bought by the region of Sicily, being turned into a nature reserve. There is a narrow path that often connects the island to the mainland beach. The island is surrounded by sea grottos and has a small and rather rocky beach, which is a popular destination for sunbathers. Hey guys, so behind me is the popular Isola Bella. It depends on the tide. You can actually walk on certain time of day. You can actually walk all the way to the little isle across. Not this morning because the weather's been a bit rainy yesterday, so the water's choppy and the waves are pretty rough, but as you can see, there's still people, playing on that little strip of sandbar, connecting this island to that little isle. I was gonna say mainland. No, it's not mainland. Sicily's an island, but it's actually a sight to behold when you come here. It's worth the visit. You can actually hike down from Taormina up here. It's a 25 minutes hike down and probably about 35 minutes hike up. So there you have it. Do not miss Taormina when you're here in Sicily, day or night. At night, actually, Taormina turns into such a magical spot, as you can see from these pictures here.